there are stars, and then there's everybody else. Stars can reach people, but people can't necessarily reach stars. Stars live a different life, a separate life. But what if there was a bridge we could build? A bridge that's can go between a star's legend and an unknown person's legacy. If entertainment is going to survive, we need a bridge. And if people are going to survive, we need a bridge. We need a StarBridge, a hybrid archetype, a composite of both known and unknown will build this bridge. A star whose talents and gifts produce stardom, while a star's persona is accessible to the common man. Once the stigma of one being better than another is torn down, we can build a StarBridge. Not a star step where people just ascend to watch the stars, but a StarBridge, something that brings the castle just a little closer to the one sleeping in his car at night. Without idolatry, there is no paparazzi. Without idolatry, there is no paparazzi. You'll be admired by society while having your space respected. The StarBridge offers the perfect duality. This is the happy medium, the true equaling of the playing field, where it's not about who you know, but what you can do. And not so much what you can do, but how you do what you do. That's a StarBridge. A bridge or path where the stars illuminate the way, allowing easy passage into fortune for the many hard workers who still dare to dream. And the time for their results to match their effort is long overdue. Can we make connections without controversies? A StarBridge says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. As a star, I bridge the gap between the super talented and the everyday person. Look at it as a societal mentoring program of sorts, where you need those who are ahead of you, who are in the position that you want to be in, reaching back, because it's a relay race. But in corporate America, you have one person trying to run the whole race to the finish line, and you might have tons of people with their hand out waiting for that baton to be passed. But this person wants to run the company until they 300 years old. And the gap is millions of dollars between him and the person under him. These kind of things happen when there's no bridge between the star and the common man. When there's no bridge between the star and the common man, commerce gets cut off. Imports and exports get cut off. You need a bridge. You can't just get it by air and by water. You need a bridge. You need an intermediary. You need something that's going to link what we have with what we're trying to acquire. We have to have a bridge. We have to have a connection. These bodies don't stand on their own. Bones have to connect. Bones are like bridges. The body can't stand. The human body can't stand without bones. Just like society can't stand without people. People are like the bones that make society stand. And to reinforce this concept, we need what is called a StarBridge. Anybody who shines, anybody who's special, anyone who has a gift or a talent, they are the bridgers of the gap. They're bringing the person from despair to hope, showing the person they can dream again, showing a person that they can be whatever they want to be, showing a person that they can achieve whatever they want to achieve. They're bridging that gap because that person might be stuck on an island, so to speak. So they need a bridge that's going to connect them to the next land. They might be the Staten Island of New York. They need to get back and forth by a ferry. They need to be brought back. We have to have a berth, BERTH, that is crossable for either side. where the common man can go into the superstar's realm as an intern, and where the star can always reach back and help their own. Now, it's alleged that stars don't have control over their own money. So the idea of reaching back is not without certain parameters and conditions, you understand? And you have many stars who come out protesting against this, that they actually don't have control. And you can tell in some of these interviews, many of them are just dying to break that NDA, dying to break that gag order. And usually when it seems like they're saying too much, they typically turn up deceased after. So the StarBridge and the secret war that goes on with the link between the rich and the poor is a serious battle. It's a serious conflict, a serious struggle, because the conflict of interest, it goes so deep, with thousands of years of a head start from the other side, that this StarBridge seems to never really get built. Stars, again, they just get shown to people, right? And people, what do? They reach out to try to be around stars. You got those paparazzi that try to follow the stars, capture their every moment. Well, what if stars were really viewed as regular people, with the exception of their gift? They wouldn't have to worry about paparazzi. They can go out to get a bite to eat. Anybody who sees them, they'll just be saying hi. They won't be bothering them for autographs. There won't be lines. There won't be cameras snapping up all in the person's face, because the person is seen. This is a star who's down to earth already. Yeah, they're popular. Yeah, they're a superstar, but they're so down to earth that they don't have to worry about unnecessary press. They can still be a civilian while being extraordinary in their gift. They can still be a neighbor, a regular neighbor, while possessing their extraordinary talent. This is the StarBridge. It's about navigating the relationship between greatness and commonality, between adventure and monotony, to be able to put these two things together in your heart and in your mind, and to walk around with the kind of humility where no matter how high up you go as a superstar, you're always going to have that compassion for your fellow man. You're always going to have that compassion for humanity. You're always going to have that compassion for life. No matter how high up you go, you'll always be bringing people with you and elevating people to get to the next level. This is a StarBridge. We need a StarBridge. There's all kind of mentoring that goes on in different institutions, but it doesn't always get promoted as that there's a mentoring going on in the superstar realm. Because essentially what is called outer space is essentially dark, with the stars scattered about, not forming a bridge, but forming bodies, constellations, ideas, territories. This is the StarBridge. Thank you for your time and attention. This is Super T Sigma, where reaching is teaching. Continue to vibrate high, people. Peace.